Good evening, guys. Welcome to the show.
Okay.
Everybody think we froze
I
up
think
for
so.
a minute.
Probably.
um, Hope everybody's doing good tonight, man. Another Tuesday night edition of Flight Club hanging out, and I need to turn that volume down.
I did. There's two separate volumes. There's one for the internal
Up
and
and
one for the
down.
external, and I swear I did both of them, but
Uh-huh.
made a liar out of me.
Okay, all right. So I hope everybody's doing good and not frozen solid.
Yeah, we were Sunday. 8 degrees. Boy, that's very low for
For
around
here. That's cold, guys. It's been really cold and not a lot of flight time, so to speak. So what does that mean? It means you have build time. So
It means you got more time to cook crystal chandelier. That's the only way I can say it.
Okay.
Don't want to get a strike.
Uh-huh. What's up, Kenny? F you, man. Yeah, you're probably not as cold down in Florida as we are here.
He's
man,
number
so
two. I'm number one.
Thing one, thing two, whatever.
I'm liquid. He's solid.
He's on a roll. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Like I said, I've been trapped inside the house all weekend here, and Friday was nice. It wasn't bad Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday it was like in the single digits.
And that wind was blowing.
Yeah, and for people here in North Carolina, guys, that's not what we.
Nobody was out and about.
So yeah, so I heated up the garage, worked on this airplane, and Wayne got the L-19 running and
Completed.
prop balanced, and everything's good to go there. So she's ready. We just got to get some weather now to fly, man.
No, check the wind. It's supposed to be 30 miles an hour, like for the next week.
Go figure, right? I mean, what's up, Jared Kirby? How you doing, man? Good to see you tonight, buddy. Appreciate you dropping in. So with that being said, what was I working on? Well, as I told you in the write-up, we're been working still on the T28 from Legend Hobby, and it's a great build, guys. It's fun. A lot of tedious things in this build, especially
how can that be?
you know, you're having to model, and again, you know, with the manual being what it is, it's pretty tough.
Look at that.
I'll show them our ugly side.
Oh, okay. Let me show the ugly side.
Oh,
Oh, come on. Here we go. I'm back.
You bought it.
I'm back. Look at
Tim,
that.
Tim, thank you. He's going to need more than that since he bought this.
The
It's just the
push that back
piece.
in there.
Yeah, hold up.
Easy now. Easy now.
No, don't be easy now. Ain't gonna be easy now.
No. Slow down. There you go. There you go. Oh, it's just tacked together. So
Just tacked.
get it in
That's
there.
all. No, it's not. Everything's mocked up as I showed you guys in the
Well, that's the
video.
best way to do it because you know what's
Um,
coming. If you put it all in the first time, you're gonna get it wrong. There you go.
Man.
There you go.
That's
it. Put that back. in.
Everything is just kind of sitting in place now. I have been.
It's just
working-
barely tacked, and I detacked.
I have been working on the canopy some more. I've got a little more done to that from the first video that I showed you guys. But there is word of 3D cockpit being printed for this airplane. So with that being said, I don't want to glue in what's come with it because I want to get the 3D cockpit in here.
Who's making it?
What is it? The guys that are making all the 3D cowls and stuff.
Oh, okay. Same guy's doing all the bombs?
No, Thomas did the bombs.
Did he?
Yeah, Thomas did all that. Go back further with it. There you go. But this canopy, it's a lot of intricate pieces.
Yeah, it does.
You got
20 pieces, 15, 20 pieces?
Well, I don't know if it's that much, but you've got 3 pieces of the Lexan, I guess is
And
what
they're
it's
all
called.
specific to the point
Yeah.
where you need it to be.
Exactly. Yeah, everything's got to be right. You've got the center plate here. You've got the back piece for this. You've got former here, former here, former here, former here, and each one of those is numbered too, guys. By the way, you've got 1, 2, 3, and 3. Okay, so with that being said, this is number 1 at the very windshield. This is number 2, number 3, and then this is also number 3. Okay, so and they've all got to coincide. If you notice, this is the lowest point, this is the highest point. So in between here, you've got the next step, this is higher, and then this matches up to here. So with this center plate in this particular configuration, you can easily have it the wrong way if you're not careful. And if your formers are, if the plate is backwards and then the formers are wrong, you're messed up. And if you've epoxied it, you are in a bad way because you have to tear it all to pieces. So before you glue anything, before you do anything
Dry
on this
fit.
canopy, dry fit everything numerous times, lay it out, look at it, step back, make sure it's right. And I'll tell you something that I've done that helps too. If you're not sure, take some thin CA and just barely tack it. Hit it with a little kicker just to kind of hold everything in place. That way you can always pop it back apart. But again, this I've not got any of the windshield glued in yet. As you can see here, the former is not even glued in because I want to put the 3D cockpit stuff in here. So I want to be able to get this. This piece right here is pretty much finished. It slides like it should. Now, with that being said, it's wood on wood. Well, or it's a screw down in this track on wood. So basically what you're getting is the threads of the screw want to kind of rub inside this track. So with that being said, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to probably put some graphite powder in there like you put on Pinewood Derby wheels. I did it in the back of the canopy back here, and it helped things to slide a little better with the carbon rod that you'll have to put in there as well that holds this in place. That track that this slides back and forth in, of course, with the carbon rod sliding on the wood, it didn't want to slide nicely. So I went in there, sanded it smooth with some like 220, and then put some carbon graphite powder in there and kind of went back and forth with the canopy several times. That helped a lot. I still think I can get it smoother. The big question is, how often are you going to be opening this canopy? Now, if it were motorized, it'd be different.
It'd be like walking around with your zipper unzipped.
Exactly.
I mean, Kenny, I know it's 68 in your bus. That's what I just read. It's 68 degrees in your bus. I get that.
Yeah.
How often do you ride around with all your windows open in your bus? Don't they all have air conditioning in there? And
probably down in Florida, yeah.
He probably rides around in his thong, only in his thong.
But again, another big thing with this, you've got all these magnets to put in these pieces. They're earth magnets. They're very strong. With that being said, make sure your magnets, when you epoxy them in, are attracting each other and not opposing each other, because if you get them epoxied in and they're opposing, it's going to kick your mess all sideways. And here you go with a big mess. You're going to have to pop magnets out, clean them all, switch them around. It's a big problem. So now something you can do as well to make sure things set up good, don't have a problem sticking together. If you want to test fit, take some clear plastic wrap like saran wrap and put in between your magnets once you epoxy them in, and then put your pieces together. The pressure will also hold your pieces together and make sure everything fits together nice while everything sets up, and then you can just peel off the plastic should anything stick and it'll come off pretty well. So that's just a good trick for you guys putting in these magnets, because you got to get those magnets in right. If they're wrong, you got a mess. So
yep. So now you got this, right?
Yeah. Well, they're pushing apart or kicking sideways, and
isn't that marriage?
Well, kind of something like that, I guess.
All you need to do is flip.
But basically, just make sure your magnets are right before you get them glued in, and make sure your parts are all in the right location.
Yeah, because you get in a hurry. You want to get in a hurry. You want to put it all together. You want to see it. You want to go, oh, ooh.
Yeah.
But after you get all done in 5 minutes and it's all wrong and backwards, then you're mad at yourself. And you tear it apart.
Well, and trying to tear apart this balsa, you're just going to crack it and bust it.
I mean, it's very thin.
Because once these formers, guys, I'll tell you what, let me do this. I'll show them this real quick. Let's slide this back. Let's take this one up to here and pull it out of the screw. All right, so all of these formers come with like spars up and down and across. Well, you have to take those out when you put these in.
So that's so it won't break, right?
Yeah, it keeps it from breaking.
So once you get that where it fits, you glue it, and then
and then you can pop these out, cut them out with a little blade or whatever. Again,
because that's very delicate.
Yeah, it is, because you can see if I turn it this way, I mean how it flexes.
Don't do it too hard, you won't have one.
If you see your magnets, there's 2 in here on each side. There's 2 in here on each side. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So the front ones only get 1. These back ones get 2 each. You have your screws, as you can see right here, that slide down into these holes and then slide in the track. Now, with that being said, that's the bottom of the canopy. attachment spar or former, whatever you want to call it. And as you can see, that's not a good sliding surface,
No.
you know.
No, that's a gripper.
So yeah. So now with that being said, if you tighten these screws, it's not going to slide well anyway.
Yeah.
Once you get it friction fit tight.
You know what you could do? Well, you can do a lot of things. It's fine, but man, you just don't want to push and pull on this.
No.
You can just feel it. I mean, it's different. Like if you're building a Carf and you got a
Right.
$6,000 model and everything's carbon fiber.
Yeah.
I get it. It's
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, anytime I see a Carf, I go, "Ooh,
Oh,
look at
yeah,
that! Look at
yeah.
that! Look what I can't afford. That sure
Definitely.
is beautiful. Can I touch it? Oh,
Right.
wow! I touched one.
Yeah.
But man, you got to work with what you got within your budget and make it work.
Yep.
It'll work fine once it's
Well,
glued in
yeah. Once
structurally.
the canopy is good,
But
it's
just
just
right now.
because this is solid now that it's
That's
in
right.
here.
So this is dating what we're doing. We're dating.
Yeah. So, you know, again, just make sure these are right, because when you put these tabs, see these two tabs are on one board. Okay, when you get them, and you pop those off the board, and you have little keyways right here, and this former sits into the little keyway on this board, and then once you get these epoxy to this form, you pop the board out in the center, and this is what you're left with, and then you'll pop out the
Yeah.
Basically,
in fact,
the-
was
the-
that's the one that was sitting right here? That cross member.
Yeah, they were up there. I put them over in the cabinet. You have a spar that runs this way.
Yeah, it's right
and you
here,
have- and you
just
have
like
two.
this.
Yeah, just like the front windshield here. And you'll just pop those out because they are scored slightly. So, you know, you want to do that too.
Did you hear that scientists discovered the food that decreases a woman's sex drive?
No, what is that? Anything?
Did you guys hear about that? Scientists just came out and they discovered a food that lowers the female sex drive. Wedding cake.
Oh, shit. Imagine that, right?
Imagine that, Kenny. No wonder you didn't get married. Oh, maybe you've been married once, twice, 3 times.
A lady.
I don't know.
But yeah, so once you get the forms in here, everything glued, everything's more secure, the glass in, it stiffens up a lot. Okay. But again, the question is, once you get your pilots in and your cockpit, how many times are you really going to be opening this canopy?
Just show somebody. Look.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool if you're sitting static with it,
It's
but
great.
again, you're not going to.
It looks great the way it is right now.
Exactly. So, and get the pilots in, get the seats in, and everything's going to look
Everything
really
in
good.
there. Da, 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 da. So for now, you can't do anything until you get your new piece.
Yeah, and I want to get the cockpit material in here too.
So you're gonna mount the wing and then start on the tail because the wing's done.
Well,
both
the
of them.
wings, both wings are finished. Everything's working perfectly there. All the servos are in. Everything's ready there. It's supposed to rain here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I'm trying to get him to come over here this weekend, and we'll get this new Stinger wing. You want to show that again?
Yeah, let's bring it
I'm going
out.
to show you guys the motor that we're putting on this. This is the Stinger 40 with electric start, guys. This is going to be awesome.
It's pretty sweet.
And it's absolutely a work of art. I mean, very nice. And so we're going to get this put in here and done. There it is, slow and sexy.
Call it the Boeing Boner.
There you go. Pop it up there, show it.
Oh man, you gotta show that rear end first.
That is nice, Clark.
Look at that.
Really nice.
Clean that is.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. It's got an outrunner up there. Was it a 4-cell or 6-cell outrunner for the starting?
I think it's a 4.
Is it a 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's got a whole lot of copper.
Yeah, I think it's 4.
Yeah, but it's nice. It's great. So actually, it's going to set like this, right?
Mhm.
That's inverted because your exhaust comes up in its scale,
Mhm.
comes out, comes to
Yep.
the sides. So it will sit like this on your plane.
Yep.
And this is down here, which is nice. CG stays a little lower. It's got is that a Sprague clutch in there? I think that's what it is. I don't know. I can't remember. I know you guys know more than I do. But yes, it is a beauty.
It is very nice.
Hey, look at that.
It is nice.
Just-
Ken Wade said he was thinking of using an HS645 MG on his.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, it doesn't have any markings on the electric motor for the statistics.
Probably in the manual though.
Emmanuel's in here
Yeah, it's
somewhere.
right here on the table.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's right there.
yeah, but that's sweet.
That's very nice.
Let me hear it run.
Nicely made. I know, right? Me too.
Shoot, man, one cylinder is almost twice the size of the 26 that's in my L19.
Wow.
But you don't need a whole lot of power flying an L19. It's all wing.
Yeah. I'm going to also put a 3-blade prop on this. We're going to get what we need on here. We need to get Wayne's mathematical brain working for that one so that we can get the right pitch prop and everything. I definitely want a 3-blade. And I tell you, you know, Kenny was saying that he's going to put a servo. I thought about putting actuators in this canopy as well. The linear actuators, which would be great. But with that being said, you've got limited space as to where they could go as far as where they need to slide and everything in the actual top part of this. And also another thing too, it's another complicated thing that trying to get people to do it. Just building these canopies, complicated enough for most people, especially following the manual. So I didn't want to go crazy complicated. I want to get it done first, and then we may eventually go in and put linear actuators in here. Thomas and I have talked about it some, but he feels the same way I do. Hey, Guy Caputo in the house. Thank you so much, buddy. Look at him slinging the money.
Slinging money.
Slinging money. That's right. Big money guy. We appreciate that always, buddy.
Tim Toutant.
See, we've got your card laying right here, man. We were getting ready to give you the, oh, there it is, the plug right there, man. Check it out, guys. Let's put it right there beside the thing. Flying Tiger RC. There it is. Go check it out for all of your made right here in the United States by veterans, transmitter trays, wheel locks, wall mounts, rack systems. You've got plane restraints for your gassers. I've got one of those I'm going to use on this. So, yeah, that's really cool. But go check it out, Flying Tiger RC, guys. And share the love over there. Do that. So, yeah, this is going to be a nice build. And it's going to be a gorgeous plane. Probably eventually want to put a smoke system on it, too, once we get everything up and running the way we want it. It's just screaming for it, so it's like, why not? Starter motor on that is probably big enough to fly my airplane. True that. That motor will probably fly a lot of stuff. That's very true. Shadow Ops in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. So sorry for your loss. We got 32 people hanging out in here with us.
Hanging.
That's awesome.
32
yeah,
hanging.
But guys, how many of you, I mean, by show of hands or emojis or whatever, how many, you don't know the question.
Okay.
How many of you guys have got either this plane or a Legend Hobby plane? I mean, because I know several guys in here have got this one, at least me, Kenny, Wayne, not Wayne, Ken Wade, Kenny FU has it, and I have it. And
he hasn't got his Cali yet, I heard.
Who?
Kenny.
Kenny? Like FU Kenny?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right, yeah, that's right. He was talking about that.
I think that's what I read in there.
Yeah. Well, I think Thomas is trying his best because between weather, Joe being out, and trying to get everything shipped out,
and he's overworked and underpaid and stays up all the time drinking Red Bulls. Did you see that guy that sued Red Bull a long time ago and because he didn't get his wings?
I don't doubt that.
He sued Red Bull because he didn't get his wings and he got $13 million.
Well, that's like spilling hot coffee in your lap.
She got $1 million or $2 million?
A lot. I don't know. It's too much. John Helligan said, I have the China Lake version. Yeah, man. Ooh. Awesome. Good deal. To me, man, I love how that looks. Let's see. Flying Tiger RC has the T28, the B25, and the P40. All good choices.
B25. I was looking at that.
EQ RC, of course, has got the big B17 coming. And
when's it supposed to be there? What'd they say? Does he not have any in stock? I thought there was like one or two in stock.
I'm not sure. EQ, he says it's on the way. And then, of course, Brian Brody's got two. No, he's got the Gilmore and one other one.
What other one does he have? I thought that was the only one he has working on.
He's got a lot of Warbirds, man. Brian, which other one do you have, man?
I know he's got the Gilmore.
Yeah. But he's got a Phoenix model Spitfire that's beautiful. I think
he's got the P40.
P40.
Was that the Phoenix as well, or is that a Legend?
I think
Phoenix, probably a Phoenix. I'm guessing. That's all electric, right?
He's got the 190 Focke-Wulf. Yeah,
the big one.
Yeah. He's got a nice Focke-Wulf. Let's see. Jared Kirby. He says he's got the FW 190 as well, the P47, and the Zero's on the way soon. Snow River said, Wayne, that's an urban myth.
Might be.
Let's see. EQ said he hadn't got a shipping notification yet. So
I thought I seen that they had 1 or 2 in stock, and I don't know. They're probably waiting on another container.
I don't know. Hopefully, by the time if we go to Texas,
What do you mean if?
we may have one by then.
We're gonna have one by then. It's gonna be fine.
I hope. I mean, I hope so.
You're gonna be done with this by then.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, hell, if we keep cold weather, this one will be finished long before
Should
then.
be finished by next week.
Well, we got to finish. We got to do this
We don't
one.
have a whole lot. Well,
We got to do this one.
there you go. Just talk about this.
Okay, yeah. So I'll let you talk about that since I talked about it.
Okay, this just looks like a piece of scrap that comes with your kit. You know, you go through it. You know how you're all excited and you're ripping through it. You want to see this and that and this and that. Ooh, 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 and you throw stuff. Never throw anything away.
Well, especially if you've never built a gasser
Yeah.
before. Okay, so all
Yeah.
right.
So it looks just like a whatever, a spacer or something, but this is set up for you to whatever your engine you're going to put on. It's automatically laid out for you.
That's pretty cool, man.
So you got the DL40 twin or the RCGF 40 twin or the DLE 55, whatever the other one is, electric power. Yeah, that's got to be electric power, or 50 to 60 cc. You just take it and you put it over the engine box, lay it right over the landing gear strut holder thingy, and you can just drill the holes. None of the
That's it.
layout. You know how you if you've never built any of the models, they don't come with it. Most of them don't that I've built, but I know all the newer ones come with it. It's awesome. You just put it up there. Which motor you got? Dink, 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 dink. Saves you what? Half hour, hour. Doesn't sound like a lot, but the more time you can save working on these things that you don't need to, and it's more accurate. That's awesome.
He's killing me, Smalls.
Who is? I am?
No, this is DL information.
Oh.
But look. Oh my God.
Siegel's
look.
Model 80 P47 sent a radial in it. That's from Wreck 'em Roy. And then Brian's a Siegel Model 80 P47 flies like a trainer. Big baby. FedEx pushed my shipment up 3 more days. My Sunny Sky motor frozen in Ohio. Yeah, well, Ohio. I went through Ohio. The first time I went through Ohio, I couldn't figure out why everybody was I thought nobody had teeth. Well, I went through in winter. Well, in winter, nobody's happy. Everybody just goes to the bar after they go to work, and then they go home, and then they wake up and do it again. Cycle, frozen, cold, wind blowing, cycle, cold, work, drink, blah, 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 blah. And I understand. I went there in springtime. I thought I was in a different state. They're all like smiling now. Well, if you were frozen for 4 months, you'd be smiling when good weather came around too.
Okay, so had a ring on the hotline bling. Okay, so you looking at these? Look at these pictures here.
What are we looking at?
Look at these right here real quick.
Oh,
Oh. Shh. Oh. Okay, so there's that one.
wow, that's nice.
Looky,
We're
look.
looking at airplane porn.
Oh, look.
Well, when's that supposed to arrive?
He said shortly.
So it's already been on the water then, I'm guessing. Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Oh. So
Oh.
basically, if you were looking at we're looking at,
can
you'd
we
be looking at it like
disclose this? Is the question.
Wow, look at that one. Wow.
Wow. Ooh, centerfold. Can we disclose this? Is the
Ooh, what
question.
month is that? That's pretty
Let's
neat.
see.
Oh, that's the turrets?
No, Wayne.
Oh, no. Those I get it. Those are Tourette's. That's Tourette's.
Oh Lord, bless him. No, so I'm actually getting a live feed. This just in.
Yeah, I'm just checking it out. It just came through on mine.
I know, right? It's like, you know,
Oh, I see. Got it. Wow, that's cool. That's good news. Top secret, I guess. I don't know.
I'm finding out. Hang on, guys. Let me see.
Start the bus back up.
Okay,
Kenny.
so I just got word from headquarters that
Headquarters.
we can actually this just in. We can disclose some things for you guys. So Thomas is actually hitting me up right now and telling me that the B-17s are just about complete and getting ready to hit the water soon, and hopefully we'll hit the water before Chinese New Year.
Yeah, that's nice. That
Everything's
looks
coming
awesome.
together. The pictures are beautiful. If you want to hold them up there, I guess you could show those. He said,
I don't know if he wants to. That's the big old giant 153-inch L19s.
he said, everyone waiting on B-17s. They're down. They're done. Waiting on packing and shipping from the factory.
Which one did he get? Did he get the camo one or did he get the silver one?
Which one did you get, EQ, the silver or the camo? Because they're all coming along, man. And
I mean, can you show a picture or no?
Yeah, he said you can show pictures.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that. Look
So
at
you
that
can
nice
see it.
rack.
Look at that, guys. A whole rack full. Have you ever seen a rack like that?
Yeah, I've seen a rack like that before. That's nice.
Hey, EQ, Thomas said, no worries, it's done, baby. You're
Nice.
ready. So yeah, he's
Very
trying to
nice.
get everything up and going and here before Chinese New Year starts, and that way everything's heading on the water, guys. And so anybody that's waiting on L19s as well as the B17s,
Yeah. That's cool.
They're heading that way, baby.
Sweet.
So
Turrets.
a little bit longer, and it'll be here. So yeah, again, beautiful airplanes, man. They're coming up. So be ready for it, guys, and don't put your face to the glass like the dog waiting for the UPS man. We've also got plenty of bombs, man. So you got the bombs on the RQ-7 all set up. Everything's ready to go. You got them painted up. They look really nice. Do you have a picture of that?
Oh,
you
I
can
do.
show us?
Yeah.
He did a fantastic job on these bombs, guys. I mean, these things look amazing, and we've got them already. He's got them mounted to the RQ-7, and we're ready to get this thing out and drop these bombs for you guys. They're really looking amazing, and the bombs are in stock and on the website. So if you guys want to go on there and get your actuators, get your bombs, you better do it now because they're not going to last long. Especially for your Warbirds or for your RQ-7s if you have those guys. We're also working on the turrets for the RQ-7 for the FPV guys. Look at that. Look at those bombs. They look nice.
Hold on a second. I'm all discombobulated. My Ken camera. I'm trying to get it. I went too close, too far.
Be still.
I'm trying.
Let it focus.
Too close. I know. Anyway, I'm trying.
There
There
you
it
go,
is.
right
There
there.
it is.
That looks nice.
Yeah, you got Suck It. You got B right there. The other one, Eat Me. Can't remember what I wrote
You
on
got to
that.
have the bombs, guys. I'm telling you, man.
And I got a tiny little drop video.
Yes.
There
Yeah,
you go.
so
Here it is mounted.
these look great, man. He did a great job.
I think that's the best one.
Look at that.
Eat Me. Eat Me, baby.
I love it. That looks good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eat Me. I got a little
that's
vid
killer.
here. Let's see. Got a vid of the L19 running.
Trying to read comments. Yeah, EQ, no problem, man. Thomas said he's glad to let you know everything's coming. He's also working on bomb sets for the B-17 as well, EQ. So those will be epic, man. You definitely need to get some of those. Like I said, these bombs for other planes are in stock right now at Legend Hobby, guys. And you can paint them up any way you want them, okay?
That's right.
They look really good. Wayne showed you that. And you can put powder in them. You can put baking soda, whatever you like. Yeah, there you go. See how it drops off just like that? Yep.
You can put flour. You can put.
Yeah, you can deliver your product.
You can do whatever you want, and it's really cool because it's
know.
all held together with magnets, and when it hits, it's just those. And the material, the PLA material, is really flexible. It's not
That's right.
like ABS or anything. It's real flexible.
Yeah,
so
it's great. Yeah, yeah.
So the bomb goes together like this,
Yep.
and then the tail goes on like that, and all holds together. But when it hits, it goes.
Yep.
Little powder, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You could drop whatever you want. Party favor.
Yeah. And you did say it was just a little slightly tail heavy, so if you put
Yeah,
everything
because
in
it's
the
got
nose
so much mass behind the hooking point. So
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll take care of it once you fill it.
That's why I say once you fill it, you might want to put your payload to the front of it to get everything to balance and kind of get it the nose
It'll be
down.
fine, guaranteed.
And, I'll tell you something else, guys. I've got a box of them too over here. We need to put some Nerf whistles in that thing, man.
Yeah, that's what Jay said he wanted to do.
Yeah, get some Nerf whistles in there. So, yeah, Brian, I can't wait to see Jared Zero as well because you know that's going to be nice. I'm waiting on the Mustang. That is going to be my creme de la creme, man.
Can I show him a little what we need to do as a group for emotional support?
Sure.
All right. You guys having problems putting your T28 together? Grab a taco. Get a little emotional support right there.
This time out brought to you by.
Right.
Let's see. Let's see. What am I reading here? Going on complete sets individual, amazing size. Okay, so they're going to be offering these bombs in sets or individually, and they're made in size for the B-17, also for the B-25. Those look sweet right
Yeah,
there.
you can
See
put it
that?
on any airplane, any Zorrolis. They got the
Look
big
at the
ones.
shape of that one. That looks killer, doesn't it?
Ooh, yeah, that's a slim trim dude right there. M117.
Huge 750-pound M117 bombs in stock for Vietnam modern aircraft. Perfect for our 86
Yeah.
Sky Raider.
Because the
Absolutely.
ones we got is like old school. I mean, it's like
Mhm. Yeah.
that's the slim line.
Yeah, the slimline
newer
ones look really good. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And like I said, guys, Thomas has got the actuators, everything right there for you, and they work great.
They work great. They're
He
just
said, I think he said they would hold up to 15 pounds, man.
13.
13. Okay, there you go.
That's a lot.
Let's see.
I mean, if you got 13 pounds hanging underneath your airplane, the airplane's huffing and puffing to stay in flight.
Yeah, exactly.
Because your airplane only weighs 6, 7. Oh,
And he says they're also making a 1/6 scale for the Zoroli Sky Raider too.
yeah, that's the Sky Raider big. I think it's 100 inch. Zoroli's 100 inch, something like that.
Yes.
It's big.
Let's see. Just make sure. Taco says EQRC. Let me give you all a little roll call here tonight, just to give some people shout out names. Go back to the top here for a second. We got Flying Tiger RC, of course, in the house. John Holligan. We got Shadow Ops, Brian Brody in the house. Reckham Roy's RC, Air Hammer out. Craig Beaven. We have got
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy. Roughness. What's up, Ruff? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you here tonight. Got Moms in the house, of course. Making sure everybody's hitting the thumbs up. We got Silver Fox RC. Glad to have you here tonight. Let's try to get on the list here. Let's see. Wild Bill. How you doing, Bill? Good to see you, man. Just make sure I haven't missed anybody. Augured in. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Slamming Hammer says Air Hammer. I hear you, man. I'm glad to have all you guys here tonight. We're having a good time. What we got? 35 hanging out with us tonight?
35.
Let's see.
It's going to be 350 before long.
Let's see. Cool, man. Yeah, Thomas said these were tested up to 13 pounds on ground static releases, guys. So that's, yeah, you can put a small kid in these things if you want to. I mean, drop them over to prison law. I mean, whatever,
Twin bombs, that's 26 pounds you can have slung underneath that fuselage.
Yeah.
You know how much runway you would
You
need?
send your stash with that, man,
And,
Hey,
what's
man.
American made. Make your own movie.
Yeah. That's what somebody was telling my wife the other day, is that they were having problems with people sending drones over prison walls and dropping in.
My son-in-law works at the prison, and that's exactly what they do. Nighttime, they're all flat black, no lights, no nothing. All you can do is hear them. They drop it and move on. Like we can't take care of the problem.
I got to
show. Look,
I got to
there's
show.
a drone. What are we going to do? Well, we've only got weapons, lasers, bombs, nuclear.
Looky.
Tactical.
I got to show y'all this.
What do we got?
Shh, be still. Look.
When's that coming?
Not soon enough. That is like gorgeous, man. 71 inch. Oh,
is that 20 cc?
That is beautiful.
Or 40 cc.
Oh my God. 26 to 35. Oh,
no, let's stick a 55 in there.
Look, fuselages. Yes.
Is that coming up? That's coming on the same boat as.
I hope so. Oh my God. I'm gonna say I gotta save these pictures, man. Oh, this is like porn. I love that scheme, because that's like the PD that I have, but it's a little bit different with the yellow nose. But I have the P-51 PD that you seen me fly out there before, FMS.
Is that the one that you gave to Marshall or sold to Marshall?
No, I gave him the Hangar 9.
Hangar 9.
Yeah,
that thing flew good.
Oh, it flew great.
I can't remember what happened to it.
I was coming in at the runway and misjudged the length of the runway and came in shy, and he went right behind the ditch and didn't hit
so
the
you
but
we
had been screaming those things. I'm talking, we had been getting it.
I didn't see that. Was I there? No, I don't know.
Yeah, you were there.
Well, I must have been doing something. I don't remember you hitting it.
Yeah, I hit the field right behind the ditch.
Because the whole thing wasn't totally destroyed.
No, it wasn't bad. It tore the gear out of one side, but I was so bummed because that thing flew so good.
When you crash your airplane, you're emotional wreck.
I mean, and that plane, factory working hard, leaves as soon as they are back from the new year. First container of spring. Awesome. That'll be one to wait for. I can't wait. Yeah, that'll be Merry Christmas. But yeah, actually, we've been flying and screaming like crazy, man, that day.
It was
and,
fun.
it
Yeah,
was
because that
great.
thing had that prop. It was make that nice. When it comes
Yeah.
flying by, that little carbon prop you had on it.
And Thomas said coming with the 63-inch Chipmunk, can pre-order now, guys. So get your
So
orders
that's
in.
a 20cc as well, I believe.
Mhm. Yeah, I think I was gonna try to get that one in yellow for Gary for his hangar to go in his hangar.
They have one. I think they have one on the website.
Yeah,
It's all
that's
yellow.
the Art Shoals right there.
Yeah,
That was
and
15. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, they already have a yellow one.
Mm-hmm. That's sweet, man. That's nice. Yeah, we had that one up on Facebook, I think about a week or so ago. Yeah, that's the Art Shoals Chipmunk 63-inch, guys. And, you know, Thomas says that the factories are working really hard to get the containers to leave as quickly as they can ahead of the new year. And then we'll have the first container of spring, and that'll be like, yippee-ki-yay.
Well, it's not that far away. We're already into February.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah. Less than a week.
Yeah.
February. That's
It's
hard to
coming
believe.
quick, guys,
It's going to be March, and
yeah.
then boom, right back into.
Exactly. Stay on that Legend Hobby website, guys, because some great things are coming. Beautiful planes, and just a lot of new stuff that we haven't even disclosed yet, guys, is coming. And you're going to be really surprised.
You have to declothe to discuss something that's coming.
Yeah, you got to be confidential. It's only on.
You hear that, Kenny?
It's only on the Hotline Bling. You know what I mean? Can't tell it all.
Hotline Bling.
You know.
I think there's someone talking.
Yeah, it's like, don't knock the damn plane over.
Don't touch my airplane. You
He's
see all the
gonna
memes
destroy it
about
before I
that?
get it together.
Remember all the
man.
memes? I mean, the guy, he's slapping a pizza around. He's slapping a basketball around. Talking to all those, what are all those the girls with the big booties in
Yeah,
the line?
yeah.
They're all on the phone, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get the whole gist of the whole video. Did you? Did it make any sense other
No.
than it made for great memes? I mean, he's playing tennis, he's playing basketball.
Gotcha. Yeah. You crazy, man. I got
not
to
what
keep
she
him on a
says.
short chain, man.
She wants to know when I want to buy groceries.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely be watching that website, watching Facebook posts. You know, between me, Joe, Thomas, some other guys, and we're constantly posting stuff all over Facebook for you guys to keep up on what's coming out and what you can pre-order, what's going to be coming down the pipe. We can't tell you everything yet. You know, we got our secrets, but yeah. But you'll be surprised and you'll be happy to see it when it comes. So just good spring things are coming. About time for good fly-ins, because our fly-in is what, April, the weekend of
It's
April
only
Fools.
less than 2 months away.
Yeah, our spring, our huge
First Saturday,
big
I
spring
think,
fly-in is April Fool's weekend, I believe.
I think
And,
it is. I think it's the first weekend.
yeah,
First Saturday
and that's
or
a big
something.
one for us. We have a huge crowd. Everybody's ready to get out.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather. So yeah, that's going to be really nice. Looking forward to that. Let's see if we're missing any comments.
Oh, like brothers cannot deny.
Keith Christie, what's up, buddy? Good to see you here tonight. Thank you for dropping in and hanging out with us. We're just discussing airplanes and talking about what's coming, what's happening, and bombs and canopies and motors and
OnlyFans page.
only planes.
Only planes page.
That's what we need to start. Only planes.
I can guarantee. All you got to do is put a girl
Yeah,
in
well,
a
yeah.
swimsuit. You be selling. It happens every generation. I don't care what generation you are. You ever been to a? Oh, I don't even know what you would call it. You ever been to a? What would you call this? The Middle Eastern dance hall thing where you pay
smack him in the
where you
back of the
pay
head.
where you pay to have maybe like over here like
Burlesque.
you ever been to the Loose Tassel?
It's burlesque. I mean, I don't know.
I guess. But have you ever been to an Arabian one?
No, I haven't. No.
This is what it is. I guess you call like a strip show. You haven't been to an Arabian or one of those Middle Eastern strip shows? Okay, well, they first start like this, right? And then the show starts. No, 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 no.
Drop the curtain.
No, 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 no. That's all you get. Keep putting quarters in, and all you're getting is a mustache.
How much?
I don't know.
Hey, nowadays
That's what
you
I
never
saw.
know, right? Hey, so what I was going to tell you something before you went into your Arabian Nights thing here, and I can't remember.
Aladdin, man. That's
Damn.
what that was. Robin Williams. That was in the early
awesome. I still
90s.
have that on VHS, man.
VHS. You still have a
Yes.
VHS player?
Yes. I
How
do.
about an 8-track?
I don't have an.
Do you have a
8-track.
reel-to-reel 8mm?
No, I don't have that either. I do have an old
Beta?
an AR turntable, Acoustic Research. They're very sought after, by the way, and this one is in primo condition.
So it's for sale.
Everything's for sale. I've got the speakers to match. AR speakers.
Woo!
They're nice, man. They got like subwoofers this big.
Yeah, I was so young and dumb. This was, when did Top Gun come out, the original? 86, 85, 86? Whatever it was.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Well, I ordered through, what's that big green card that everybody, American Express. I ordered the complete 200 amp, whatever, blah, blah, blah. There it is.
Well, Ken Wade had a question, so I was just showing.
Didn't he get his?
I don't know.
Well, he's got the red and white, right?
Yeah, but he was asking about a metal plate. There's no metal plate anywhere.
metal
it's all
plate?
fiberglass. So
No, there's no metal plate in here. It's all fiberglass. And then the mounts, no, they're all wood too, with a blind nut.
yeah,
Blind nuts.
blind. What's up, Lyndon? How are you, man? Good to see you all the way from Guyana.
Guyana.
Guyana. We're doing great. Hope you are, man. Yeah, it's just painted, Ken.
Must be hit
What are you
something
doing, Devin?
What are you doing here?
I'd like to make these work, actually.
Those cowl flaps?
Yes, I'd like to make the cowl flaps cowl.
It's hard to believe
Yeah.
this thing out climbs an F4.
Yeah.
Well, an F4 probably weighs 5 times as much, probably more than that.
Oh, hey, it's a flying tank, man. Yes. Trump did win the primary in New Hampshire.
Shocker. How about
Yeah.
Nikki Haley? How'd she do?
Yeah.
Does she wave the white flag yet? Or is she just going to keep charging into oblivion? I mean, it just gets more embarrassing and more embarrassing. And more. Have you seen her full name?
Yeah, you told me that.
It's in Haba Hala La 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 Hala. Nikki's the middle name, and then Haladula on the end. And then Trump got in trouble for saying the true name. You get crucified for saying the full name of somebody now. How's that possible?
Yeah, well, you know.
Nobody shows their ID anyway.
It's called a double standard. Why is it a double standard? It's a 2-tier system. Double standard.
I don't know. I guess.
Guyana. look, he broke it. I can't. I'm
No, I think you did it right that time. Do it again.
Guyana.
Look in the camera and say it.
I've always heard it say Guyana. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm from North Carolina, man.
I'm from North Carolina.
We say things all kind of crazy down in here, man.
Yeah.
EQ said Trump 24. Let's see. So yeah. What was Ken saying up here? Let me go back to what Kenny was saying. Okay, the pics on the box are metal on the China Lake and black on the OW.
What are we talking about? The cow?
Yeah.
But what? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Ken, what are we talking about?
There's the box.
Okay, and he's got that one.
Mm-hmm.
But what's he talking about?
I don't know. I'm so confused. Yeah. Okay. Well, give me proper spelling and I'll work on it. Let's see. Yeah, EQ said he'd be surprised if there wasn't an election. I thought he said erection first, but hey, we might all be surprised at that. But yeah, election. It's funny. Me and Wayne were talking about that before the show started tonight. So yeah, we
were doing the hypotheticals.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a 1 minute to talk
The
about a
conspiracy
hypothetical?
theories.
You want to talk about conspiracy theories? A short one?
Short.
This is the clip note. One possible, plausible idea. If a nation, America, gets into a war, all you got to do is file the paperwork. We're at war. Let's just say whoever.
Look, EQ, what do you write? War. Yeah.
And that's not the music band War from the 70s, disco area.
No.
Yeah. But file the paperwork that whoever shoots one of the American little boats down and kills one of our, they've already done that to 2 of our sailors, but regardless, during wartime, you can cancel the election. You can't vote anybody in. We can't have an election. Oh, the sitting president has to stop there. And how long would this go on? As long as they want it to, because we're always at war with somebody, right? It's always a proxy. It's always something, right? Oh, it seems the better the liar you are, the better the politician.
Oh, of course.
Well, a vote for me is a vote for you. Well, wait a minute. You're taking more money out of my check. Well, I love you and your check. They only show up on Fridays when you get your money. Government's always there, but they're never there at 5 a.m. when you clock in.
That's right. Yeah. So, I mean, and that's the sad part about it. You know
It's
what I mean?
sad.
And then how long will that drag on? Look how long Ukraine's gone on. So,
Yeah, all that money sitting over there. Well, we've gotten 30 yards into the. Well, man, another $1 billion. We'll get another 30 yards. I mean, I don't know. I'm not there, but just the propaganda that you see on the mainstream media and all that. It's just you got to be. You need a styrofoam helmet when you watch the news.
or tinfoil, either
Something.
one.
One or the other.
I'm telling you, man. But yeah, it's all good, man. We're gonna have fun as long as we can. Who knows? I mean, it's just like everything going on with the Suez Canal. Everything's you know what I mean?
So the Middle East, Far East, the Middle East, it's always a hotbed. There is total instability all the time. And they only want to bring it up when they need something, right? Don't ever let a crisis go to waste. That's Nancy Pelosi's words.
Yeah.
Don't ever let a crisis go to waste. How much can we make off this one? I only make $176,000 a year, but I'm worth $220 million.
Yes. Something's wrong
If
with
you
it.
saved every dollar, you
Maybe.
couldn't come up with that.
Not even as old as she is.
Well, there's a loophole in the law where they don't, in business, you do not, if you're publicly traded, you do not have to tell anybody about what you did in the company.
right.
You have a 28-day
Only Martha Stewart had to tell.
Well, yeah.
And then she went to jail for not telling.
Yeah, but she's not guilty
Right. No.
because she got out and says, I am innocent. I just served 6 months, but I am innocent. Me and Snoop Dogg are going to smoke one.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know. I can't control any of that.
Oh.
But back to airplanes. Because we know politics is never
The
ending.
weather here at Linden is what?
It's nice
It's
right
like
now.
in the 40s tonight. We've gone from super cold, supposed to be 73 by Friday, but raining. So there you go. Let's see. Ken had another question. Where's it at? Ken
Just
said,
to
if
the
you
heat
look
airstream.
at the left-hand side of the China
Oh,
Lake
I know what he's talking about.
T-28, it shows a silver-like metal plate.
So
with
that would be
exhaust pipes.
right here. But that would be the left-hand side what he's talking about. He said it looks like it's silver.
Well, once you get the functioning exhaust, it may, change how it looks. I don't know.
guess. Well, yeah, because there doesn't the exhaust tube sit right there like
Yeah,
that?
it's going to come out. Yeah, on the left-hand side. Look on the box.
Hey Kenny, look at that exhaust right there. See that exhaust? Ow! Got my finger caught.
Ow! Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
possible
can't
because I've
tell,
seen the
man.
same thing. I know what he's talking about now.
Yeah. Let's see. True, Ken, the full scale has a metal plate on the fuse just aft of the exhaust due to heat
Oh, right here.
and airstream. Okay, yeah. So it would be sitting back here then,
It
actually.
should be the
somewhere
same
there.
thing as a turbine when you got on
Yeah,
the model and you got a
exactly.
strip on it. It's outside.
Yeah.
He's right.
Lennon said it's warming Guyana tonight.
How warm is it there already?
He said he's got to
they're
have
right
his
there.
fan
Isn't he
on.
right there close to the equator? Right?
Yeah. So it probably doesn't get really cold there anyway, I wouldn't think. Now, see, I could live at St. Thomas because it's 85 year round, hardly rains.
Yeah, St.
You
Thomas.
know.
I've been there.
Yeah.
It's the tourist trap.
Well, if you
get
go to
out.
St. John's, though, that's more chill. You know what I mean? That's more like you're laid back, whereas St. Thomas is your touristy spot. St. John's is really nice.
I
too.
walked around Puerto Rico when we went into port. You don't want to go around outside the fenced area.
I'll bet. Yeah.
Okay, have you ever watched?
And
Denzel?
you walk in a group with arms locked.
You ever watched Denzel Washington with Man on Fire?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Oh, come down my hole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's see. So where did Legend Hobby get theirs?
I do not know.
Vietnam. Oh Lord. Legend Hobby not left-handed. LOL.
Maybe he's dyslexic.
So put you some silver HVAC tape up there, Ken. If that
Yeah, it
makes
looks
you
great.
warm and fuzzy.
And then you can buff it with the Scotch
yeah,
Brite.
just kind of buff it up a little bit.
Give it a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit,
what I've
give it
done
a
on
little-
some planes to give it that metal.
Or
look.
what's that metal coat? No, it's called what's that stuff that you burn on? Looks like it's flight coat. Is that what it is? They do it in sections, and it looks like the metal.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Flight coat.
But again, the silver HVAC tape works great.
Yeah. I got plenty of it. Just
yeah.
don't get the one that has a 3M. You don't want to.
No, you don't want to have 3M
No,
up
you
there.
don't
No,
want the
just
3M
get the.
on.
I've got just the silver over there, and it works really good. And like he said, if I've got planes like my J65, I did the leading edge for de-icing,
Mhm.
and then hit it with Scotch-Brite, and it looks very real, authentic. So, matter of fact, I'm ready to fly that plane again too. That's a great.
Hope so.
Plane. And guys, in case you didn't know, and in case you didn't hear, Hobby King now is carrying
X-Fly.
Yep, X-Fly. So you can get some of your favorite planes there now. They're going to have them, and also they're having a great special right now going where you buy 2 of the graphene Turnigy packs and you get 1 free.
Really?
Yeah,
2 for
2 for 1, exactly. And the graphenes are awesome. They on our test were the only one that had the true C rating, man.
See the little nuclear packs that China's making?
Mm.
Little battery nuclear packs. Now, how much is true? It's like hearsay, like urban myth, but who knows?
Yeah.
Well, we know governments have been using it for years and years and years. Little nuke packs last forever.
Yeah.
Well, of course they have it. They take your money and then
Yeah,
they
of
make it
course.
and they said, "Oh, we can't give it to you because it's national security."
Can't do that.
Why is my money national security? Why don't you take your money? Create. Oh well, the enemy. Well, if we don't do it, the enemy will do it. You know how everybody's
Of course
got
they
a
are.
10. It's like when you talk to a homeless person. Well, don't you have a job? Oh no, I can't. I have a blister on my heel.
I'm holding out for the managerial position.
I'm holding out for the managerial position. What?
Mhm.
What? I swear, I every time I pull up to a gas station, I must have a sign that comes and falls off my truck and goes, "Here I am. I got tons of money. I got tons of time. Wherever you want to go." It seems like they come up to me and they go, "Hey man, can you take me to the hospital?" All right, get in.
Gullible.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But he did say thank you. Even the next day I seen him and I saw him coming. I literally took him to the hospital. The funny part about it is he comes up to my door. "Hey man, can you take me to the hospital?" I said, "Well, what do you got? Prostate problem? What are we doing? Huh? You going in for a colonoscopy? What's the deal?"
You don't want somebody riding.
But anyway, I'm taking him to the hospital. Well, I know where the hospital is. It's here, and we're here. So we leave, and he goes, "Okay, left. Okay, go down. Right. Okay, left. Right, left, right, left." The only way he knew how to get to the hospital is the way the bus route goes.
Of course.
So here we are. I said we could have just went and went there. I don't know that way.
Okay.
But anyway, I ran into him the next day. He came up and said thank you.
Well,
No, he said no one would have done that for me. I said, "Well, I'm a sucker."
It's written right here.
That's what it says on my truck. Hey, I'm a sucker. See, Kenny?
Yeah.
Some
that's
of us
right.
are lovable. Some of us have leopard thumbs.
John said it's because you can afford gas. Yeah, we have Ashtray Aviation over here.
That's right.
Um,
Literally, I'm down to my last $40 in the account.
uh-huh.
If I don't collect some money, I'm going to be.
Yeah, well,
walking to
that's your problem. That's your fault.
I know. My
Um,
wife tells me the same thing. It's
yeah.
your fault.
And I'll tell you one other thing, guys, too, while we're here. This plane right over Wayne's Head right here, that is awesome. And I think these are back in stock at Hobby King as well, guys. That is the Avios Albatross. For the money, bang for the buck, you can fly it on water, grass. I mean, you name it, guys. It's awesome. You can fly it off of snow. So all you guys are getting snow right now, this is awesome airplane right here. And I think it's only like, is it $289 or
I don't know. I haven't looked at
the
it.
prices come down on it some because they have it on sale from time to time. I haven't looked it up in a while, but I'm telling you guys, that airplane right there, 4S, flies with great speed. I'm getting 6 minutes out of it. And like I said, you can take off grass with it, water or snow, anything. It's just a great flying airplane, guys. And for the bang for the buck, lights, all your servos are installed. All you got to do is put a receiver and a battery in it and fly. 6 minutes flight time. You will love it. It's just a fun airplane for the money. So definitely check that out.
What else we got? Anybody got a birthday? Anybody building something? Did Kirby get his Zero that he
No,
wanted?
I hadn't got it yet. It's coming. It's coming.
So he ordered it?
Yeah,
The
it's
white
coming.
one?
Yes.
It's a nice plane.
It is a nice plane.
And that's nice looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really nice. Do you know how many pounds of titanium is in an A-10 Warthog bathtub that sits below the guy in the cockpit?
Wouldn't have a clue.
It's like a lot. It's like 2,000 pounds and 1,500 pounds of titanium.
Damn.
So that's why the pilot never gets, I mean, he gets hit, but I mean, the titanium is like, this
Yeah.
absorbs all the massive shell. Amazing. I could not believe how much weight they
Well,
have.
that's like our best. I mean, as far as kicking ass plane, man, that's
Yeah,
it.
he's
you
the
know?
guy that's down low and dirty. And then you got
Yeah.
the Ghost ship up above him. Then you got the F-22s up above that.
Yeah.
Then you got the satellite with lasers up above that.
Yep.
Then there we are on the moon with the, what was the name?
Mhm.
What was the name of the movie? Space Cowboys.
And they
with
hadn't
Clint
even called out
Eastwood.
the B1 yet.
The B2.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the one that Tom Cruise flew in the movie that everybody's like, oh, the super duper?
Oh,
Mach
yeah,
10.
that was the. Come on, they made a model of that. The Black Hawk. No.
They know. That's them.
Yeah, they just made the little UMX model that people didn't really care for.
Yeah, what was the name of it? I can't even remember it. It blew the top off. And,
Pulled 10 Mach 10 or something like that.
yeah, and then it fell apart.
Yeah.
You know, the best scene was when he went into that cafe after he's in the desert and crashed.
Yeah.
Where am I? And then the kid goes, Earth.
Exactly.
That was a good scene.
That was cool.
That was
man.
probably the best
Oh,
scene.
they're coming out with a third one too, aren't they?
I don't know, dude. Everywhere he goes, it makes jillions of
I don't
dollars.
know, man. It's
Okay.
like the crazy.
So
thing, bro.
any studio work with him forever. But what he's going to do, he's going to die on the movie set. Is what he's going to do.
Yeah. True
And then the
that.
studios are going to cry the blues.
Yeah.
And then they're going to give you the 100 movie box of Tom Cruise for
Yeah.
$100,000 a piece.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Where you could binge it. LA Jeff, what's up, buddy? Good to see you here tonight, man. Appreciate you chiming in, hanging out with us tonight. We're just having a good time, shooting the crap right about now. Saw somebody.
So
up
we
here.
got at least 10 maidens. F-14's ready to go. You got
Yeah.
the Beaver ready to go. You got the
B1.
P-47 ready to go. You got L-19 ready to go. F-15 turbine ready to go. We just get sucky weather around here. I don't
Yeah. Well,
understand
we've
why.
been in an El Nino, so that's kind of messed us
El
up. too.
Nino,
So, yeah.
sombrero, taco.
Scott said that's the halfway house up the road from me. Let's see. What's the name of the plane you just in the box?
You said flying the floats.
Oh, that is the Hobby King Albatross by Avios. And that is an amazing airplane. You will love it. You can fly it off of land. You can fly it off of water. You can fly it off of snow. Comes with everything you need except for a battery receiver and flies on 4S, and you get about 6 minutes of flight time on it.
Killer Planes finally showed up.
Killer plane. Yeah, he put out a video this evening. I watched that too, Mr. Dirty Hands.
Dirty hands.
Yeah.
Naughty.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty thoughts.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, what's that? Atlanta Rhythm section? Imaginary Lover?
Yeah.
Just back 78.
Thomas. Oh, God. That's what I
No
thought.
comment.
That's what I thought, too.
No comment, no comment, no comment, no comment.
what I thought,
All
too.
right, back to
Yeah.
Killer Planes and our regularly scheduled program. You made it 2 minutes before closing time. I suppose you want your check now and your hot plate of food and
Oh,
your
really?
cold.
Only if the lovely Miss Denise.
She's
is
not
with
even
you,
on.
man.
I know she's
see,
not.
Yeah, she's
he
not
just
even
he just
watching.
chimed in.
Really? No kidding. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
She
Add
might-
your own little touches. Let's see. We got to see close up A10, the Black Snakes here in Indiana. Awesome, man. That's great. Yeah, I love.
You ever see the SR-71 fly in real life?
Mm-mm.
Incredible. It'll rattle your bones.
They have their big air show here this year too, man. We ought to go see that.
Wasn't like a hurricane or something last year? Closed it down. Or was the year before that?
It was the year before
Year
because
before
the Blue Angels were at the one, and I can get VIPs normally to that, so we could probably get in to see the actual jets. Free
Touch it.
parking, everything. Yeah, touch it.
Take your
rub it.
marker and you can write your name on it.
exactly. Let's see. Bert Schreiber says we are late. Yes, you are late. Tag.
You're always late. You've always been late. Don't deny
Oh
it.
man, late to the party.
Constantly.
Gotta love it. Hey, better late than never, though, right, sis? Oh man, they're on that Cali time anyway. Off to 5:04.
405, 91, 605,
What are you doing,
110, Brentwood exit.
The Californians.
Devin, what are you doing here?
I love it, man. Oh, that's such a funny Saturday Night Live skit, man. That is
Where you can go back and watch it. If you just came on, you can go back all the way through
all the way through.
and you can watch it. I know you won't because, you know, if you're not into any airplanes, it's just boring.
Damn,
But
Lord.
you know,
We're just talking planes. Plane talk here. No big whoop. Talk amongst yourselves with a Klimt over
yeah, well, he's
here.
got his B-17 coming. We've seen that. We've
Yeah.
seen the fuselages. We've seen the turrets. We've seen everything. It just
Mustang.
needs to be in a box.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're all coming on the same container.
Well, the Mustang will be spring container because that'll be after the Chinese Lunar New Year.
So isn't the Chinese New Year, isn't that a month?
Yeah,
So that's a full month.
yeah, a month.
Do you know how much they get? And I think it's French get 3 months off.
Wow, tech.
How do you expect to run a country with everybody's off? 3
Man,
months?
no kidding. Everybody shuts down. Yeah, we're having a shutdown.
Hey, see Germany where they're all the farmers just pissed off they told the government that because all the regulations, you can't do this, cow farts are killing the universe. And these people with their mentality is sickness.
Well, you
They
saw
just
what the
want
cold weather was doing all these Teslas, didn't you?
It was great. I loved it. Everybody's lined up. It's a robotic death yard. It's a robotic junk pile.
Yeah, no doubt, man. It's like we don't know what batteries do when they get cold. People with Teslas just figuring it out. Okay.
Well, think about it. You have to have great credit
Uh-huh.
to buy that. What's an S model?
80 grand up and up.
80
to 100
grand. The
yeah.
house I live in was only 80 grand.
Yeah. Mhm.
And you're going to buy something that depreciates. Did you see Hertz rental car is selling all their
Ford
fleet?
and Ford is done. They're like,
Oh man, yeah, they it's a mess.
It is
But
a
you know,
mess.
when you push a retarded narrative, I can say that because I was born in the 60s and it's still in the dictionary.
yeah, exactly.
You know what? Everybody I know has always wanted to be like that because have you ever seen one that's really unhappy? Never. They're always, hey, that's exactly the way I want to be. Look, ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's all get a cone of
That's
ice cream.
awesome. And then it's not the individuals who have the problem. It's the people around them that get
Yeah,
offended.
right.
Oh, you can't say that. It's still America, right?
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
I have a great time. We have a great time. I think it's because I'm related.
It's funny how those Teslas were sitting there and
It's
they
great.
wouldn't run.
I pulled up and I couldn't get any electricity coming out of my car. I said, well, you need to take an IQ test. Mhm. Okay, what's heavier, a brick or a feather? A feather.
Look, Thomas is so funny. I love it.
Just keep it under the table.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. I said foil tape, man. I'm just saying, just throwing that one out there.
Yeah, I got a house for 80 grand and they rewood, it's amazing. You find out who's who when there's money on the line. It's like if you play online poker, the difference between in Vegas and a bet $5,000 on hand, I don't think so. The game changes when you got your own money on there, right? I mean, literally, you find out who's who, especially with family. Money tears up every single family. Well, you put the comedy hour one. We still got 12 people online.
Oh, we still got 36 people in
Well,
here,
you better
man.
start talking and stop clicking.
I can't help it. It's hilarious. Oh, you gotta love it. Okay, so let's see. Just Customer RC notice it's a lot of young people with these super overpriced electric cars and they can't afford but
Yeah,
want to.
and you're not going to work on them. You know how much it costs to replace the ECUs and the screen. And there's a guy that has a channel that does all the repairing and of all the
Yeah.
Teslas. It's like a private one that does
Yeah.
it. Full of cars. Never has no work.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly shows this little panel right here. Well, that's the most expensive part.
Yeah.
Without this, the car doesn't go anywhere. Basically, the ESC.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Fortune. That's why if you got an old Mercedes, you can't afford to keep it because you
Well,
can't afford the parts.
But
to keep
it
going.
goes back to, you hear them going down the road and they sound like Jetson cars.
Yeah.
Or either somebody goes, hey, guess what? My car will make a fart noise. Hey, guess what? I can do that too.
Did you see the muffler system you can put on these electric cars? It sound like a 454
Yes,
big block?
yeah. I'm thinking, come on, man. I mean,
Two speakers sitting down there.
Yeah.
Where the exhaust is coming
Yeah. Yeah. Potato.
I hear you in my Tesla. You can buy a Tesla. Teslas
Oh.
are great. They go fast, but they just don't work in the cold.
Yeah.
And they don't go very far.
And they don't like the heat.
No car matches the spec sheet.
Mm-mm.
Ever, because
No.
it's done on a racetrack without a radio on,
Yeah.
without air conditioning, without a heater, without the
Well,
tires have 6,000 psi,
Yeah.
so there's no
Yeah.
rolling resistance. They got a one bike wheel behind it, right?
Exactly.
Recording it all. I mean, here we are. We got all this technology.
and
we
a
got a bike
GoPro
wheel
on
in
the
the back.
side.
Oh yeah, look at the mileage we're getting.
Yeah.
It's all a lie.
It's smoke and mirrors, man. And I mean, and these batteries don't work well in high heat either, and they're figuring that out too. So,
Well, last year you could buy. They sell it in the tons. What's the chemistry that they use? Lithium ion and all these big expensive cars,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Last year they sell it by the ton. Lithium ion, they sell it by the ton. It was $84,000 a ton. This year the demand went. You can get it for $27,000.
25 cents.
And Hertz Cars is selling all theirs. Their whole fleet. They're getting rid of it, buying gas vehicles.
Yeah. Well, Ford they're on their ass from it all. I mean,
You can buy a Tesla used with you still get the benefits of the government incentives. You can get a Tesla for $14,000.
Yeah, I know.
Who wants it though?
Right, yeah. Well, there was a guy at the gym one day, and he had like a $75,000 Tesla. He had it for 3 years, and he goes, "Yeah, I wanted to trade my car, but no dealership would give me but $35,000 on the trade." I said, "Well, that's sad. If your car was $70,000 and you've lost $35,000 in 3 years, where's the savings for gas? I could have bought gas cheaper than that in 3 years." You know what I'm saying?
It's not. You
I mean-
cannot take logic and apply it to what they're forcing.
No.
Now, how is this fair if the government says you want a Corvette with the 500-600 horsepower? Oh, that's a penalty.
Yeah,
$10,000 tax
Yeah.
for the guzzling, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But if you want a car that takes twice as much to make,
Mhm.
is 100,000 times more caustic to everything, it catches fire, we can't put it out. Wait till a parking structure goes up underground in an apartment
Mhm.
complex, and all the cars go up,
Right.
and someone dies, like
Yeah,
100 people.
that's right.
They can't put out the fire if it keeps
Right.
going,
No,
going. It's gonna happen.
Well, there's a guy now that's come out with an invention that actually sprays the car from underneath where
Really?
the batteries are. Yeah, it rolls up underneath it, but it
Is that
won't-
battery operated too?
well, it won't put it out. I don't think it
I
just
know.
keeps it wet.
I
You
get
know,
it. Yeah.
I mean, how much water can we pump to it?
All I
before it
know
burns?
is there's no wind. I thought that the hybrids were stupid. The hybrids are the best thing you
Yeah,
can buy because you
exactly.
could just keep going and
Right.
wave right there, go to the
Yeah.
next gas station.
Exactly. Yep.
But now, it's electric.
Well, you would
is the
think
future.
if they were going to really be smart, they build an electric car that not only was electric but had a built-in generator that powered their batteries while it moves. Okay, I mean
It
that
does on the
way.
braking.
That way, yeah, but no, you need it for the motor. I mean, because if you can generate power
I
through
think that
movement,
comes on a spam can, that key that goes like this,
yeah,
like the mouse.
yeah, no kidding, right?
It just doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is this.
right. And it's like Snow River said, hydrogen is the way to go, but there's no money in it because we have more water than we have anything.
Yeah, they
pretty
can't
much,
sell
so-
nothing. We are
Yeah,
screwed. 2024 is gonna. You're not gonna. This has never been like this before.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not even holding it back. The World Economic Forum.
Mhm.
Oh, we're gonna have a total reset. In other words, they're killing the middle class. We're either going to be paupers and poor, or
Well,
they're
that's
gonna
what
be
they
rich.
want, though. They want extremely poor. and
That's
extremely
right.
rich.
We want control.
Yes.
You listen to us. Oh, so you want us to eat worms, and you're going to eat filet mignon.
Exactly. That's right. Well, they want control. you.
That's all right.
Later,
I'll have my
Jared.
models.
Have a good night, man. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you next week, buddy. Hope you get that Zero soon because I'm ready to see your build on it. It's going to be beautiful. Post some pictures. And again, I'm going to keep posting stuff on this here, guys, as I do it because I want you guys to see what's going on with this as I find out. Hopefully, I can pass it along because some things in the manual aren't there yet. It's getting there, but all of us that figure out things, we try to help you guys and pass it along and hope that we can help somebody before they mess up or make a mistake. So, just one of those things. But, you know, if you need some help, reach out to us. I'll be glad to help anybody if I can. You can hit me up on Facebook or you can hit me up on Instagram or whatever. And if I can help you out in any way, I'll be glad to. I'm not saying
You
I
can reach him
help,
through
but-
his parole officer.
or you can call Wayne's phone and have me transferred.
You
know.
can tickle his anklet he has on. You can transpond onto that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. So damn, we're still carrying a lot of people here, man.
I
They
know,
must
better
be
think of
interested.
something.
I know what they like. What would they like? I guess you know.
I don't know.
Or are you going to put the motor on and the engine on this weekend?
Hopefully, if you're available, because
You need to put the wing on, work on the tail,
yeah,
get the engine on, and then really it's just
yeah,
intricacies.
yeah. And got to get the decals, decals.
Flip it over, put all the servos in there,
Yeah.
get that
I'm
all
still. I
out.
got to have 5 more servos, so I'm waiting on all.
Oh, you
those.
don't have the 5 servos?
Uh-uh.
Well,
No.
it's going to be tail and then the engine.
Well, I got 3, and Thomas, I need 5 more. And,
Did you say
and,
anything about scale exhaust?
I hadn't asked him about that yet.
All right.
So-
Well, it's got to be in the works. I mean,
Of course, yeah. That was the whole point of this, is to
yeah.
scale
I mean,
exhaust.
you can do the other exhaust, but it's going to be kind of funky.
No, I
It's
want
just
to
gonna
scale.
be
I want it to
poking
be no. I want it to be scale exhaust. That is the that's the kicker on this one. But yeah, so hopefully getting the 3D cockpit printed, and I think it's 3D Scale Engines is the name of the people that are doing
Cool.
stuff. You remember what's the name that was at our fly-in? It had the radial that was done. It looked like aluminum material that it was printed out of.
Yeah.
That's the company that's doing these cockpits.
Gotcha.
I've talked to Thomas as well. I'm thinking about getting the Bamboo, what is it, A1 3D printer,
Yeah.
because it's very easy to use. We've done some research on that.
Basically like an Apple phone.
Yeah, you plug your phone right to it practically, and there's tons of files out
Sounds
there,
good
and
to
you
me.
print it out. So, a lot of things we could definitely make with that. I think it'd be really cool to have.
I think you should get one.
Yeah, well, we need more Ashtray Aviation. We got to work harder.
My ashtray is actually full, but I'm getting ready to spend it all
Really?
because I don't have anything else to spend. So it might be broke for a while.
Oh, well, hey, we just got to get more jobs, man. We got to
Evidently,
work
we got to
harder,
finish the ones we have.
I mean, got to get it done. It's what it
All
is.
right. Well, get back to work on your planes.
Yeah.
Send
Yeah.
some pictures.
Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold the line.
What do we got?
More important name. Apple TV Masters the Air.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Friday, Apple TV Masters the Air. Don't miss it. Got it. That's gonna be really good. But yeah, we're getting this thing along. And so yeah, I think if you're not busy, you need to come over this weekend and we'll get some things going.
Well, I'm
here.
always busy, but
No,
I'm
you're
done with the
not.
L19. I'm
Yeah,
already got
we're
a half
just waiting
broke
to
in.
made in the L19. It's ready. It's done. It's
Yeah, man, I already got half
balance
broke in.
broke
Got my
in, yeah.
pilot in there. When I do the left rudder, he goes right. When I do the right rudder, he looks left
He's dyslexic
because it's reversed on the servo. So I have to get a servo reverse in between the radio and the dude because when I go right, he goes left. When I go left, he goes right.
Say it.
Sam Kinnison, he was funny.
Yes. But yeah, we're gonna try to get the motor on this thing here.
Well, we need to do something other than look at it.
Well, I've been working on it.
You're gonna have to take that off, right?
Yeah, I mean,
in
I
order to work
can.
on it.
Yeah, I can. That ain't a
Because
problem.
it's one bump and that stuff falls off. We know how that.
Well, yeah. Well, it won't fall off, and that right there will be on. But I can take that off. No problem. This will come off
We're
too.
gonna be bumping it.
But yeah, I can take all that off. We can flip it over. It's
You
not
put
a
a
problem.
100cc twin on that.
100cc twin. You want to peel the wings off of it?
No, you don't fly it like that. If you're gonna do that, you just do it straight up. So you don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You just turn it off and watch it goes down
Uh-huh.
with this idle.
We're gonna
and then-
hit this thing with a radar gun once we get it going and see what it'll do.
Yeah, that's the only bad part about putting bigger engines on stuff because you really want to see how fast it can go, and then you end up folding the wings. It's not designed for that.
No, it's not.
Give
This
yourself an all
a
carbon.
T28 is just designed to fly beautifully scale and
Yeah,
look
it's
great.
pretty.
Do
I mean,
some
it's-
nice slow rolls.
I like the presence of it.
Did you watch the video that Thomas sent us the
It's
other
got
day with
girth.
the guy flying the T28?
I don't know
He
if
sent
I
it to us in the chat. It was sweet, man. A guy just came by and did some nice, slow, big, pretty barrel rolls. It was so nice. It was a red and white one.
I heard that
Looked really good.
you're unlimited power on takeoff because you will flip it over. You're all the way to right rudder,
Mm-hmm.
and you can only go so much on takeoff until you get the airspeed, get enough wings to get the moment going. But he said you will literally flip the aircraft over with the torque the thing has.
Wow. Damn. B-17s. Wait for it.
You got your 415cc engines yet?
They're coming. Yeah.
Now what you do is when you tune your engines, you tune to the lowest RPM engine. You don't tune to the highest RPM engine. You reserve it. You do it down to low, so you got your safety factor.
Yeah, got
Okay,
that.
you got that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I wonder, EQ, are you doing gas or electric if you're still in here?
Well, electric is maintenance free, and you don't have
Yeah.
any problems. The
Well,
only
you
bad
gotta
thing
worry
is
about
you
it.
don't have the noise. The props sound.
Roy asked me if I ever flew the P47 gasser. I did not yet because the day we took it out and got it dialed in and flew it and everything, I was getting ready to. It was starting to get dark on me, and I said, you know what? I'm not going to
Don't
try.
take the chance
Yeah.
because you know how you get disoriented down there, downwind. It looks like it's going away, but it's
Yeah.
coming at you. You're all
Yep.
One time is all you get.
Yep.
That whole thing.
And I said, nah, and everybody agreed I shouldn't do it. So I didn't. So we brought it home. It's hanging right here. And basically, as soon as the weather gets nice, that's going to be
that could be 2025.
It's ready to go. That plane's ready. I mean, it's dialed in. It's trimmed out. It runs like a clock because it's got a great motor, 4-stroke in it. It's ready to go. So, yeah. And also, guys, we've also got the, let me see what we got here. Legend Hobby 125-inch B17 and 13-foot L39 in separate factory. Seagull is separate. Ask and tease about the 14-foot OV10. Good God. With 285cc gas engines. That's going to be a biggie.
That's nice.
Biggie big.
That's nice.
Yes.
Because Augie has his big OV10.
Yeah, he's got the big one from Hangar 9.
Yeah, Hangar 9.
And
yeah.
he's got...
and he put 60cc electric motors on there. He didn't even know what he was buying. You're only supposed to put like what, 35cc motors on? He's got 60cc.
He's running 24S in that thing because he's got 12 on each side. So he's got 4 packs.
Mega.
Yeah.
dollar.
Yeah, big plane. But you're talking a 14-foot OV10. That's going to be huge. I mean, 14 foot. That's almost as what is that? Wide as that garage door?
Almost. Yeah, I think that's 14.
Damn.
15, something, 16.
Come on. Yeah, we need a real hangar for this plane. Back her in, fellas. Back her in.
Shoot.
I mean, God knows.
I complain when I crash at $200.
Oh man, I can't
I'm
imagine.
an emotional wreck
can't
for a
imagine.
week before I can fix it and look at it and
that's
caress
me.
it. And,
Well, it's just like my A10. It's still sitting in the trailer because I haven't got the nose gear fixed on it yet.
That's right. That's right. Because I seen you come in and you went, bam,
Yeah, because I had ordnance on it.
I said, what?
Had so much drag.
What was that?
Yep. Every time I flew it not long ago, and it flies beautifully, I flew it without ordnance, so you got to carry a little bit less speed coming in because it just comes in beautifully.
And you probably didn't. Your headwind ran out.
Well, but the day I flew it, I had it loaded with full ordnance, and I didn't keep enough speed. And when I realized it, it was almost like hovering. You know what I mean? It was
hovering 2 feet off the ground.
Yeah, and I was like,
and then zero airspeed, and then you lost them on the airspeed coming in. That's the other hard thing. You cannot tell how much wind you got coming down. It's just a guess.
Yeah.
So the best possible thing you could do without any help is just keep the throttle a little higher.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, but A10 flies amazing, man. I love my A10.
I've seen so many guys get behind and they hit the throttle, then it
yeah.
torques over.
Oh yeah.
Snaps.
Or either they do this.
Yeah, the old beach ball.
Yeah,
you know how they come down like this? Now, what do you think this problem is?
Yeah, it's porpoising.
It's because the CG is way too far behind.
Exactly.
Man, you just get a heavy one and the wind.
Yeah, well, that was the thing with that A10. You had to move the whole control board and everything back. Nobody knew that. They were taking the gear off and turning them around and doing. No, man, the gear are beautiful in that plane. You just got to get the CG right, which meant taking the control board and everything and moving it back to an 86 millimeter CG, man. It's where it had to be from the leading edge. If you had that plane dialed in with the right seat, it flies like a dream.
Pretty much everything does if your CG's right.
With 2 6S packs in it. So yeah, it flew great. So
if it's not right on the ground, it won't be right in the air. It doesn't matter what happens.
Exactly. So
have you ever tried to overcome your first flight of a CG wrong?
Oh shit!
You ever try to get it back? We all have. Going like this, and you're trying to push the nose over, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to push the nose over, and it ain't working.
It ain't working, man.
And you're going, oh man, I look like such an idiot.
I know, right?
But at least just get it back in one piece.
Yeah,
Just get it back in one piece. And everybody's back there. Everybody's
yeah,
going,
they're tightening up for
look
you.
at that.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna make it.
He's gonna dork it.
Everybody's got money on the table.
Exactly.
He ain't gonna make it, dude.
Go around.
Put your 10 up there.
Yeah,
it's just the way it is. It's not fun, but it happens.
That's right. And it sucks, man. Bad. So,
all right, they're dropping off like flies.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, look, we're gonna let you guys go, but just remember, we'll be back next Tuesday night, and hopefully, we'll have a motor on this thing, and or an engine, as it would be.
Put the wings on, do the tail, but do the motor.
Well, the wings
something.
ain't got to be on it to be looking at the motor on it, you know. But it damn sure would look good. But we're running out of space as far as width goes in here, you know. So. And the way he bumps shit around. But yeah, so come back next week and we'll show you some more and tell about what else we've done to this thing. And
maybe the container will be here. No, it hasn't even left yet, right? So he's got to wait for the thing to get over. And is it January? To the end of January, then they ship it?
No, the container is going to leave before the beginning of the Chinese New Year. And then the spring container with the Mustangs will come after that. So that's what I'm talking about. Kenny's putting his number up there. Everybody call Kenny.
For a good time, call this bus.
Oh,
We
Lord.
come to you.
Exactly.
Tinted windows.
Toot, toot.
Hi, this is Kenny. I'm here in front of your house.
Halfway
house.
Tim, thanks, Silver Fox. We appreciate it, man. We always try to keep you guys entertained and maybe teach you a little something along the way. Who
I don't
knows?
know. They know a
I
lot.
mean-
They probably know more than we do.
Probably.
I don't admit to much. It is what it is.
Oh, Lord. Hey, yeah, EQ, my pleasure, buddy. Glad to get it for you and can't wait to see it. And like I said, as soon as you get that plane, man, we want to get you on here to show that plane too
Yeah,
and talk
show the
about it.
size of it.
Yeah, we got to talk about it, man.
It's gonna
So,
be massive.
I'm excited for that. But yeah, so guys, be back next Tuesday night, and we'll be here to show you more of what we got and what we've done. And like I said, hopefully have an engine on this airplane. And well, we'd love to fly the L-19 before then, but I can't guarantee it because we're talking a lot of wind, right?
That's what to say.
Yeah, it's this hot, cold thing. Like I said, it's supposed to be
weird.
73.
And then as soon as it warms up, it
So-
brings the rain.
Exactly.
Comes
yeah,
up from the
rain
south.
comes. Yep.
We're the kidney. So the south comes up and the north comes down, and we're right here.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it always goes like this, or it always goes like this.
That's right. Jumps on us. So. But like I say, if you come to North Carolina, give it 10 minutes, the weather will change. You know, so just is what it is. But guys, be safe. Have a great week. Get some building done. If you can't get out and fly, put some videos up. Let's see what you're working on. Put it on Facebook.
Put
Hit
your
us up
video
there. Yeah, and if you have any questions, hit me up. You know, let us know. We'll be glad to help you out any way we can. And again, look at Legend Hobbies website, guys. Check them out because they've got some great things coming your way. We'll see you next Tuesday night right here, 8:30, Flight Club. You guys have a great week and be safe.